All right, everyone. Lesson 14, start with activity 2. So here's what we're doing in activity 2. We're wondering if Dr. Reed violated his Hippocratic oath. What is a Hippocratic oath? We're about to find out. So we need to be able to understand how time impacts the transmission of yellow fever. And we're going to look at this kind of timetable of transmission. So how long are things taking to move in this process where people are getting infected? And we're going to update those comic strips that we did a little while ago to incorporate new understandings. So Dr. Reed, with his team of investigators, discovered all kinds of stuff about the transmission of yellow fever by mosquitoes. And now we need to add a little bit more information. So the first thing you need to do, quick read for a minute from chapter 15. And after examining your data from this reread, from what you know, how long do you, or what part of the data do you think affects the time of yellow fever transmission most? So is the number of bites, the location on the island, the temperature, the age of the volunteers? And then we are going to look at these chapter notes and start to analyze this timeline of events. So we've got our different experiment numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, when they each started, which you can also see how long each one took. December 1st, 2nd through 10th, 2nd, 6th through 17th, 3rd, 6th, and 26th, 4th, 15th, and 19th, and what happened at each interval. So the first date is the date the patient got yellow fever or contracted yellow fever. The second date is the date that Reed has the mosquito bite the patient. The third is the date that the mosquito bites the healthy volunteer. So, based on the information from the chapter notes, which experiment is most likely to result in the patient transmitting yellow fever to another volunteer? So, what do our notes tell us about the time, the distance between bites, and how long it takes to be affected and infected? We're again going to look at our timeline of events from our comic strip, and we're going to build new information. So, based on the information in the chapter notes to our left, we're going to make a new caption under image number 2 that explains when a mosquito must bite a yellow fever victim in order to be infected. So the when, our time, again, is a big focus. Write a new caption under image 4 that explains when an infected mosquito becomes contagious. So again, we're dealing with when. How long? Please be very, very careful and read these chapter notes very specifically for time type of descriptions. Make sure you hand that in.